What if I told you that not eating for 3 days could actually slow down aging? Sounds crazy, right? But I did it. I fasted for 72 hours. No food, just water, coffee, and sheer willpower to find out if fasting can really reverse aging. This is what happened to my body, my brain, and maybe even my face. Hey there, I'm Alex, and I am on a mission to uncover the secrets of health and longevity that modern science is just starting to reveal. And one of those secrets, it's not about what you eat, but when you don't eat at all. It's now, as someone who's spent more time researching nutrition than I'd like to admit, I think I'm qualified to talk about this. So come with me into the world of fasting and see how it might just be the fountain of youth we've all been looking for. When I first heard about fasting for anti-aging, I was skeptical. Have you ever tried not eating for even a day? It's like telling a kid they can't have candy for a week. Not pretty. But then I started digging into the science, and let me tell you, it's mind-blowing. So, what is aging, really? It's not just about getting wrinkles or gray hair. It's about what's happening inside your body at the cellular level. Every day, your cells take damage from stress, from sugar, from processed junk. Over time, that damage builds up, causing fatigue, brain fog, chronic disease, and yes, visible aging. It's like your body is a car that's been driven hard without proper maintenance. Eventually, things start to break down. But here's the kicker. Science says there's a natural way to pause, or even reverse some of that damage. And that's where fasting comes in. It's like giving your body a chance to go into the shop for a tune-up. Instead of a mechanic, your body has its own repair crew. And that crew? Autophagy. Now, autophagy might sound like a fancy medical term, but it's actually pretty simple. Think of it like spring cleaning for your cells. Your body starts breaking down old, damaged parts and recycling them. It's like your cells are Marie Kondoing themselves, getting rid of everything that doesn't spark joy, or in this case, health. This doesn't happen right away, though. Autophagy usually kicks in after 16 to 24 hours of fasting. That's why those short-term diets or skipping breakfast, whoa. And cut it if you after the anti-aging benefits. And get this. The discovery of autophagy earned a Nobel Prize in 2016. That's how powerful it is. It is not just some fad diet trend. It is a fundamental biological process that we only now starting to understand. So, armed with this knowledge and a hefty dose of curiosity, I decided to take the plunge. A 72-hour fast. 3 whole days without food. Just water, black coffee, and a whole lot of willpower. Day 1 was, well, let's just say it was a battle. My stomach growled like an angry bear. My brain kept sending out SOS signals, begging for snacks. I swear, I could smell pizza from a mile away. Drank lots of water, sipped black coffee, tried to distract myself with work. But the hunger wasn't just physical, it was mental. Every ad, every sound, every passing thought made me think of food. It was like my body was throwing a tantrum, refusing to believe I was actually going through with this. But I persevered. I kept reminding myself why I was doing this. For science. For potential age reversal. For the ability to brag about my iron willpower at parties. As I pushed through the first 24 hours, I started to notice something. The hunger pangs weren't getting worse. In fact, they were starting to level off. It was like my body had finally gotten the memo. Okay, fine, no food for a while. We can deal with this. Day 2 dawned, and I braced myself for what I thought would be the toughest part. And at first it was. My energy took a nosedive, felt sluggish, foggy. But then, something shifted. It was subtle at first, but as the day wore on, I started to feel different, clearer, more focused. See, this is when your body starts to switch gears. When you're not eating, your body eventually runs out of glucose to burn for energy. So what does it do? It starts burning fat instead, producing these things called ketones. Well, let me tell you, ketones are like rocket fuel for your brain. As day 2 progressed, I noticed my skin starting to feel tighter. The puffiness around my face seemed to be going down, and mentally, I was in a zone. It was like someone had wiped the fog off my mental windshield. I noticed a strange calm, like my brain was sharper than usual. I was getting more done, feeling more creative. Was this the autophagy kicking in? Was my body literally eating away at the old damaged parts and leaving me with a tuned-up engine? Then came day 3. I woke up feeling ... amazing. I know, it sounds crazy. 3 days without food and I'm feeling great. But it's true, it was almost meditative. So I was clear-headed, calm, focused. My skin felt fresher, my face less bloated. It felt like my body had hit a reset button, inside and out. Now, I'm not saying it was easy. There were moments of weakness, times when I seriously considered throwing in the towel and ordering a pizza. But pushing through those moments, that's where the magic happened. So what does science say about all this? Well, it turns out quite a lot. Animal studies have shown that fasting can actually extend lifespan. Now, I'm not saying fasting will make you live forever, but the results are pretty impressive. In humans, studies have linked fasting to a reduced risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. It's been shown to boost collagen production, lower inflammation. It's been improved insulin sensitivity. It's not magic, it's biology. And the best part, it's available to everyone. You don't need expensive creams or fancy treatments. It's just the willpower to not eat for a while. But, and this is a big but, fasting isn't for everyone. If you're diabetic, pregnant, underweight, or have a history of eating disorders, this isn't for you. Always consult with a doctor before trying any extended fast. And if you do decide to try it, remember, hydration is critical. Drink plenty of water and maybe add a pinch of salt to keep your electrolytes balanced. And when you break your fast, go slow. Don't go from zero to pizza. Your gut needs time to adjust. Start with some bone broth, maybe some easily digestible vegetables. Treat your body kindly. It's just been through quite an ordeal. So, did fasting reverse aging? Well, maybe not instantly. I didn't suddenly look 20 years younger, but I definitely felt younger, lighter, and more clear-headed. My skin looked better, my energy was through the roof, and I felt like I'd given my body and brain a much-needed reboot. Now, I'm not saying you need to jump right into a 3-day fast. Even 16 hours a few times a week can help kickstart some of these benefits. Start small, see how your body responds, and work your way up if you feel comfortable. If you're into real health experiments that actually work, ones that push the boundaries of what we think is possible with our bodies, then hit that subscribe button. Trust me, this is just the beginning of our journey into the cutting edge of health and longevity. And hey, let me know in the comments, would you try a 3-day fast, or have you already? I'd love to hear about your experiences. Remember, we're all in this together, trying to live our best, healthiest lives. Till next time, this is Alex signing off. Stay curious, stay healthy, and who knows, maybe stay a little younger too. Goodbye.